Guys, welcome back to my Hong Kong cinema reviews, and we're going to be looking at another Shaw Brothers classic, the 8-diagram pole fighter, also known as the invincible pole fighter, but it doesn't have that same sort of kick as the 8-diagram pole fighter. And this was released in 1984 and was directed by Lau Kar-leung and stars Gordon Liu, Fu Sheng, Hak-ming, and Carter Huey. And without further ado, let's get stuck in. The 8-diagram pole fighter kicks off with an epic battle between the Yang family, consisting of 7 brothers and their father Yang Yi, a loyal strong-arm of the Sung Dynasty Emperor, who are battling royal traitor Pan Mei, who is in cahoots with the Tartar forces whose objective is to invade the dynasty. Ambushed and caught off guard, the Yang family suffer a terrible loss on the battlefield, and only the 5th and 6th brother manage to escape, while the 4th brother is captured. Upon returning home from the battle, the 6th brother, played by Fu Sheng, has developed PTSD and has subsequently gone mad. Fu Sheng's mother and 2 sisters, idly named 8th and 9th sister, mourn their loss and care for Fu Sheng, believing he is the only surviving son. 5th brother, played by Gordon Liu, manages to slip off the grid and in the process finds shelter in a Shaolin monastery. Here he seeks to find peace and become a monk. Reluctantly, the abbots at the monastery grant him solace there, but are aware that Gordon Liu's past with violence and propensity to seek vengeance for his fallen brothers means he can never become a true monk. Here, Gordon Liu adopts the image many identify with him as a bold Shaolin monk. Though the monks take him in, they refuse to train him in their pole fighting method because he fights to kill, which isn't the Buddhist way. The monks practice a special style of pole fighting, whereby they train by hitting a wooden wolf with steel teeth. They teach him that if you want to stop wolves from attacking you, you must defang them, not kill them, thus teaching them a lesson, because an enemy is nothing without their teeth, and they wouldn't dare come back. Now that's pretty deep, sort of like The Art of War. But then again, how would I know? I've never read the book. But what if the monk's code was literal, not metaphorical? You'll see. Not allowed to train with the other monks, Gordon Liu trains by himself, perfecting his skill with a pole. In the meantime, Pan Mei and the Tartar forces have spies set up outside the Yang residence and are actively trying to find and capture the remaining brothers to silence them before either of them can testify to the Emperor of Pan Mei's treachery. A lifeline for Pan Mei in his search emerges when 5th brother's family gets word that he is still alive. Unable to send 6th brother, Fu Sheng, to get him because he is unstable, they send 8th sister under cover of night. However, she is captured by Pan Mei and the Tartars and held hostage. Upon hearing this news, Gordon Liu breaks his Buddhist vows, exacts his revenge, and attempts to save his sister. Now, like many of Gordon Liu's films, the 8-diagram pole fighter is structured around him seeking revenge, and at the same time learning and mastering a new style of martial arts to take on his enemy. And this is a lot of fun. And the film, it does sort of venture into the PTSD with Fu Sheng's character, but it doesn't get bogged down there. It's still got its main focus, and it's a lot of fun. And while we're talking about Fu Sheng, he's like Bruce Lee. He's like the James Dean of Hong Kong cinema. He was intended to be the main star of the movie, but sadly he died in a car accident before the production was finished, which threw the whole film into disarray. Luckily, the film was in the competent hands of legendary Shaw Brothers director Lau Kar-leung, who directed films such as The 36th Chamber of Shaolin, Legendary Weapons of China, and Tiger on the Beat. He reworked the script and turned Gordon Liu into the main star, and in the process made one of the best Hong Kong kung fu classics. And guys, if it's not obvious, I am a kung fu nerd. I love the movies, particularly from the 60s through to late 90s, from the Shaw Brothers and Golden Harvest. They just put out a massive amount of films during that time, and it's a real testament to the 8-diagram pole fighter that it's regarded as one of the top 100 kung fu films of all time. and it's definitely in my top 30. So it's definitely one to check out for you kung fu addicts or people that are curious. And it has an awesome final fight scene on top of a pyramid of coffins at the end, which is worth the price of admission alone. And without spoiling too much, seeing the Shaolin monks defanging pole fighting style practiced against the wolves' human counterpart is hilarious. And I hope I didn't ruin anything. I don't think I did. Maybe I did. We'll see. It definitely gets a big thumbs up from me. And guys, I just want to say thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed. And press that subscribe button below. That way we'll see each other next time. Until then, I'm Paddy McManus.